Hey everybody, welcome back from break and thank you for watching. This week we're going to talk about reaching goals and how do we help our kids do that. So, first of all, it's best if the goal that your child wants to reach can be in sight, easily attainable. Um, what is something that your child maybe wants to earn or get, and how are they going to do that? So, if you have high school students, a lot of them may want to be getting their license or getting a car. So, thinking about the past skills that we've talked about, it's really sitting down and talking about how you're going to obtain that. So, helping them reach the goal might be thinking about how much money that's going to be, what the car is going to be, how are you going to afford it, and then what you're going to do to get that money together to buy that car. Uh, Getting your license could also be another goal, having the application filled out ready to go, and whatever your expectations are as a parent in working with your child in order to get them to be signed up for driver's ed. Some of our younger children here at the middle school, goals are a little bit different. Usually they want things or they want to go out with friends. So that's still easy to do, and it's the same process. So, for example, I keep hearing about the Fortnite Battle Pass that's coming out next week. So instead of giving your child however much money the battle passes cost, what is your child going to do to get to those battle passes? And sitting down and writing out a very specific plan as to how they're going to reach their goal. So that's how you can do it when they want to earn things. But another way that we want to look at goals too is around academics. A lot of kids don't know what they want to be for the future. They don't know what they want to grow up to be, and they're still young. There's still a lot of time to get out there, but we also don't want doors to close. So one of the problems is kids don't realize how important middle school work is. It leads into and builds the foundation for those courses that they're going to need in high school when they might have a better idea of what they want to do, and even further into college. So, yes, I don't know what you're going to use algebra for, or why you need to read Killing a Mockingbird, or why you need to learn about China in social studies. All of those are still important skills to have as we build the foundation as they move on and progress through their educational career. So, helping kids understand the importance of grades now at middle school, it does, even though the grades aren't on any transcript when they go for a job or high school, these skills that they're learning now are really important for those higher level courses in order for them to be successful. So, when you have goal directed persistence, it might be looking at sitting down at the beginning of every quarter and looking at your child. What are their goals for that one quarter? What might be the grade that they hope to earn in that class? And then writing down how they reach that goal. So, I need to study for 20 minutes every day. I need to write my homework in my planner. I need to check in with the teacher twice a week. I didn't do well in math, so one of my goals was in order to reach a passing grade in math, was my best friend tutored me. She was able to explain it to me. So every night I would talk to her on the phone, and we actually had planned times together that she would sit and talk me through my homework. And I was able to reach my goals and pass math, thankfully. So, I'm not talking about making honor roll. That might be a goal for your child. For many children, it is that they want to reach honor roll. So knowing what the criteria is for honor roll will also help them achieve those grades as well. If the goal's in the too distant future, my goal is, I want to be an archaeologist. Great, but we're in middle school and we're sixth grade, so we have to understand the steps in order to be an archaeologist. Because if you don't do well now, and you don't know your maps, and you don't know locations, how is that going to help you as you grow older? Math is included as in archaeology. You do have to do some math in many jobs, and I realize that as well. Um, so breaking that down into short-term objectives. I don't want to squash anybody's hopes and dreams. It may be that they want to go to Harvard. Let's look at what you need to have in order to get to Harvard and break that down into manageable goals over the next 5 to 6 years. And remember that the kind of the timeline, as I'm looking at my notes here, uh, the timeline for children need to be much shorter than for us for adults. We can plan long-term goals. I want to take a vacation to Italy in 2 years, and how am I going to save for that? We can definitely plan for long-term goals like that much better than children can. Children need short-term goals opportunities. When children are saving up for things, one of the techniques that's very often used is an envelope system where they write down, for example, that Fortnite Battle Pass. You get an envelope, you write Fortnite Battle Pass on it, and then you stick the money that they want to put in there. If they want to earn another computer game, you write the computer game on the envelope and you put it in there. I've also seen people who have taken a picture of something and then cut it apart, and then the children earn a puzzle to reach those goals. So it's maybe they want to, the goal is to, um, you know, have good behavior in order to have like a special dinner or something like that. So you take a picture of whatever that special dinner is going to be, you put it into a puzzle so they can reach that goal as well. So I think having it written down, like we talked about in our previous discussions, writing it down, posting it somewhere where everybody can see is going to be very important to do. So that way it can be reviewed. Uh, Especially for children this age, it's important to review the goals daily. What kind of accountability is going to be there, not only for the parents, but sometimes for the child as well. So having that, thinking about all those pieces that we had before, really helps build goal-directed persistence in our students and in our children. So, thank you for watching. And next week, we're going to be talking some more about wrapping everything up around metacognition. So thank you. Hope you had a great break.